All right, welcome back to Just Spittin podcast. Today we're with the only Homebody, Morose, and Obizi. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry I'm late.
It's all good, bro. Glad you're
here. I tried
to
prioritize the interview, but things came up. How are you today, bub?
I've been better, but today's been a pretty alright day.
And you in this alive, bro?
Yeah, what he said. Just surviving, taking it day by day.
Hey, so tell people who don't know what y'all do. Like, what is y'all's stance in like the music industry? What do y'all do?
Alright, so I guess the easiest way to put it is like some like alternative pop, weird like auto-tuney like bumping shit. And I don't know, some of us talk about being sad, some of us talk about like whatever is just going on in our life, past stuff. I mean, it's just an honest way to like speak our minds. I don't know, everybody has a different reason for making what they make. We're just speaking our minds and having a platform to do that that's still somewhat appealing. Mm-hmm. And at least for me, that's how it is.
Yeah, I just like to express the unexpressible in my life, and like Gandhi said, like my life is my message, and so I try to use music as a way of like expressing my life and in the most honest way that I can, and like you can tell through my lyrics and stuff like that. And I don't know, I produce for like all of these people here and shit. Like it is my passion to like make all of them sound as good as they can and shit. Like that's just where I stand in the music scene. I don't know, this man coming up next, to be honest. Like
so what do you do for the people who don't know?
I just spit, bro. I'm not an artist. I'm just spitting, just sitting, just with the spit.
I got you.
For real, like I don't write out my heart. I just write out my motherfucking rage.
Right.
Yeah.
He just gets his aggression out.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
So how'd y'all first get in contact with each other?
I've known him for a while. He's known him for a while. I met him through another artist because I was making metal for a few years, and like I was doing a metal band like with a buddy of ours named John, and that's how I met him because he was staying there, and then like I just ended up staying there and making music with him. And yeah, we were making music in his room like every fucking day, and then like we got so obsessed with it, we were making music up at Subway where he works and shit. We still do that, like
we it's been like 2 different summers like that, like that's all we would do. Like I remember back in the day, we would like cut the fucking Subway, like they'd cut the machine off and just be like, bruh, this motherfucker's closed, and we just sit outside the whole time.
roll up, smoke, just recording shit, produce, mix, master, everything in Subway, man. That's the dude. But not no more.
So Subway was like another studio.
Trap. Yeah,
for a
we
long
stayed
time,
having the studio in my car and shit, and just taking it wherever we go, and like just recording whenever possible. Like if we get an idea, just like we can.
So you're always on the way looking to work, pretty much.
Yeah, always. We're always trying to like.
The first 3 years it was that way since
And all the money that we make, it's always like, what can we do next for the studio? Like, what can we do next for our promotion? Like shit like that. Right now we've been spending a lot of money on our like studio equipment and stuff. Like at Sus's house, we've been staying over there and like just like putting
shout
out Sus. Like hell yeah, love you, baby.
Hey, thanks guys. Love you, man.
Yeah, it's been like a lot of long days just working and writing and producing. Like we have 2 setups on one desk, literally. We got his Mac and my Windows, and we'll record on one computer, and then I'll be over here with headphones mixing, like while they're fucking recording and shit. Like,
so you always constantly got something going on. Always something.
Like I'll be mixing one totally other song that we just finished recording while they're recording the next song, and like just staying productive. And then like Basket Case will come over, and he'll shout out Basket Case. He'll come over and start making beats until like 5 in the morning and just crash in the floor. And
everybody's working. It's like a living thing.
Yeah,
like, I guess
it
that's like
literally
the
is.
best
It's like
way
a
to
living
describe
organism over there right now. Like
it's like a living thing. Everybody's working all the time, like on something.
Yeah,
it could be
it's staying
anything,
busy.
Something.
So y'all got like an assembly line of this whole thing.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot that's like unreleased too right now. We're holding on to a lot of shit.
Yeah, everybody's holding on to
like Archer too. I don't know where he went, but yeah, he's got a lot of stuff on like just in the vault right now. You know.
I was gonna say, especially with
Dude, what are you doing?
I hate lines on my fucking shit, bro.
Say, what the fuck?
Got that.
This nigga on fire. Like, what the fuck?
God.
This man spontaneously combusted.
I knew it could happen, bro. So, especially since y'all work all the time, y'all said y'all got a bunch in the vault.
Yeah.
So, what makes it so y'all are just like, all right, I'm gonna release this, or what qualifies it for a release, or just to stay longer in the vault?
If it sounds like it could stand alone, well,
Okay.
usually for the past like couple of years, we've done double drops. Usually, we'll drop 2 songs together.
Sometimes just one.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
but we did that
yeah.
for a few years now, and I don't know. I feel like we're just sitting on stuff until we feel like it's time. We got tired of just like dropping single, double, single. Some of us are trying to get like tapes ready and stuff with other artists. Some people are trying to do like getting their solo like stuff established.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
producing all of Archer's stuff right now, and he's got like a handful of like unreleased songs that he's trying to put on an EP. I don't know if he wants me talking about that, but like he'll probably want to talk about that himself.
No more.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just an honor working with him and like producing that for him, because like I don't know. I produced some of his stuff like a year and a half ago when he was like just starting out, and like I've seen his progression, and he's just grown so much, and it's just awesome.
So you're able to see like the development.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched a lot of artists develop from like their really, really early stage. Because me and him have been doing this like 3 years, and then like 3 and some change. And like we've watched a lot of local artists come up like through our studio and stuff. And I mean, obviously move on because that's the goal.
Yeah.
But like we've got to watch a lot of really, really talented people do their thing when they wouldn't have been able to have a platform otherwise. And like
JT and Monty, rest in peace.
Yeah, shout out JT and Monty, rest in peace Monty. But yeah, we were giving like 15, 16-year-old kids like unlimited studio time just because we thought they had
Just give them a
potential.
chance.
Yeah,
And then like Arthur and like Fago, like we met up with them when my buddy Monty died. I met up with Fago. He's like, dude, we got to get in the studio, because he had thought my music belonged to someone else because there was somebody saying it to this kid named Jack, and
So somebody said they had your music?
Yeah, he said that it was him, and Fago found out that wasn't true, and we all got together back in like January of this year, December of this year.
Was it really that? It's only been that long? Damn, that shit seems like it was. Like
Dude, exactly.
Dude, it's almost been a year. It's been
Life's
what, 10
been
months,
pretty
9
action
months.
packed. But and like we've seen them start from literally the ground up to where they're at now, and like they're honestly some of the most talented kids I've seen in the city in a minute. Like I fuck with them tough. Like, but it's just cool. I don't know. Well, like we said, it's a living thing. There's so many artists and like producers that come in and out. It's so awesome. Like it's just one apartment, man. 2-bedroom apartment, but we're doing it.
Yeah, we're wanting to move on and get like an office space eventually, and
So I was going to say, did y'all see that in like the plans? In
oh yeah,
like in a 1 year
maybe not
plan.
soon, but like
because it seems like y'all got
we would love to.
Going on right now. I
we
don't
would
think
love
you want
to
to disrupt that until you know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, we want to get like all of our ducks in a row and everything before we make any kind of moves. Because right now we're sitting pretty, I'd say.
Yeah. You don't want to mess up something good that's going on.
Yeah, I think what we got's really good. Like, yeah, we all butt heads and whatnot because we're all artists with different like viewpoints and whatnot. But we got something really good going on, I'd say, like collectively.
So when did y'all first start making music together? Actually,
like,
what was the first song?
Our first song that we put out was Closest Enemy. That was early 2017.
So a while ago.
Yeah, our first song that's like our shit now is Crying Cody, and that was like basically where we got it.
That was like a month after that too.
Yeah,
we didn't rap
pretty
for
old.
long.
Yeah, no, it's just that sing song like that. We called it lullaby trap at first. Now I don't know what to call it now. It's just alternative rock kind of.
It's just music. I don't
some
know.
new vibe, some new wave to hop on.
Yeah,
I started calling it white boy trap. It just sounds like pop punk, like so alternative.
Right,
It's
really
like
poppy.
I remember when I first started hanging around with Seth. It hadn't been long. Like I've known them for the longest. I knew him before he was rapping.
Okay.
I had met him before he was rapping. I met him, and like I didn't really meet him. I knew him from alternative school, and I met him through like hardcore music.
So what?
We got kicked out of public.
Yeah, literally the only reason we're all connected is because we all wanted to do music. Like I had no reason to ever meet them or be around them other than music.
Okay.
And like, yeah, dude, like I forgot where I was going with that. No, but yeah, I remember the white boy trap shit. Like, I'm sitting here in Cessa's apartment. I'm like off of mushrooms or some shit. I'm on the bed. I'm mad at my ex and shit.
Shout out
looking at the
mushrooms.
ceiling. There's fucking lights playing, and there's like this fucking 808s and this dude like singing to me, and I'm just like, I get up, and I'm in just a room full of like all these like pop punk kids with face tattoos and shit. I'm like, this is like the most weirdest mesh of like everything that's ever happened.
Just like it seems like just an anarchy cult up in there. Like
yeah, dude, like
I don't know.
you're just doing everything in there.
Just
Don't
feels
matter
like
what
we're
you're
making
with.
history in a way, you know. Like
I got you.
yeah, I just like the little niche that we're in. Like I don't know. I feel like we're gonna look back on it when we're older and really appreciate these times and stuff.
Appreciate the work you're putting in now so that you can reap the
like even if
benefits
we
of it.
don't ever go like real far with it or nothing, like I feel like we're still just gonna appreciate this time of our lives like more than like we would if we hadn't been doing all this, you know.
So how did you find your sound originally?
Oh man, here we go. Alright, so I had like absolutely no idea what it is exactly that I wanted to do. Like 2015, 2016, I started getting into like little artists on SoundCloud that kind of have, I guess, a similar sound to me or whatever. Like I guess the singy stuff and whatnot. And I was like, well, I like started learning how to rap from Crunchy, like rest in peace Crunchy. So I wanted to be a rapper at the time, so I didn't really think much of it, but that always stuck in the back of my mind. Well, man, maybe I could do like a pop punk band if I don't like try to like do this little wave or whatever. And we rapped for what, like 6 months, something like that. And then I was just like, dude, get with this idea, dude. I really think like we could capitalize on this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I would not have ever been on this wave if it wasn't for him. I used to make fun of him for listening to shit like this. Like, I used to call it glittery and just gay. Like, not that being gay is a bad thing. Right.
But
but yeah, he got me on this shit for real. Like, I don't know, I used to hate it, and now I really vibe with it, and like I'm trying to like get my own sound out. Like,
yeah, because I mean,
sort of similar.
from like the scenes we came from, like music wise and our music backgrounds, like being a rapper just didn't like it sounded appealing. Like while like everybody was trying to be a rapper, no cap, but all in all, like that's just not really appealing to like the type of person I am and stuff. Like the music I'm trying to make.
Yeah, we
like,
got too much to express.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell stories
much.
and stuff, like trying to express what like I've been through and whatnot.
Yeah, and there's stuff we can't even express with this niche that like we're sort of not moving on from, but we're like putting it to the side in some aspects. And like me and him have been working on this band, this internet band that we've got called Wallpaper. Okay. We haven't like talked to anybody about it yet, but like
this is the first time anybody outside our friend group's hearing about this. That we've got 2-man band Wallpaper. We should be having a little EP coming out early spring. And I don't know if you like emo music, pop punk music, anything like that. I mean, check it out. But
yeah. So are y'all gonna like keep the images like y'all two doing it together, or like is it gonna be?
We're gonna try and get instrumentalists like with us and stuff, and
I don't think we'll credit.
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna be seen as like a Morose and Homebody thing. I think it's gonna be like
we want it to be a Tim and Ryan thing.
Yeah, Tim and Ryan and like a band thing. Like I want it to be viewed as Wallpaper and not necessarily as like us doing side projects.
Like don't get it twisted. Like we're not gonna kill off like the
Homebody
Morose thing. Like
sure.
Through the end of the year we're gonna be dropping all kinds of shit. Probably into like the new year we're gonna be dropping all kinds of shit. Hopefully get a couple shows here and there. But once we're done with that, man, it's just gonna be Wallpaper. Trying to get that done. So do you want to take a bite out of that?
I already bit 2 of them hoes. You want one?
Yeah.
You want a bite of chalk?
Yeah, could eat that hoe.
Why not?
It's just like a bar, bro.
Supposed to snort it, my guy.
That's the most
amateurs, man. Don't know how to be doing the chalk, man.
That's so good. Did you eat it?
Hell no, you crazy. I ain't eating shit. I'm just biting that hoe.
You said you eat shit? Did you say you eat shit?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
That's
real dogs out here.
Exposed.
Oh my god.
So hey, what was y'all's very first tattoo, each one of y'all?
Mine was my chest. When I was 18, I got this like clock thing with some wings. It's pretty fucking stupid. I don't know, it don't mean much. It was just, the hands are on the date that I moved out for the first time, like when I was 18.
And for me, On this arm, it's covered up. But the day I turned 18, I moved back to Memphis, and I let my buddy John, that me and him met through, tattoo me right here and right there. Still gotta get that one covered up. But yeah, I don't know. I was really drunk. I was like, man, fucking tap me, dude. I'm 18 now. What's up, dude? And yeah, I regretted it instantly. It's the worst tattoo I've ever gotten. Now I have like a couple really bad ones, but like. Yeah,
you don't like keeping the stamp on them?
Like, shout out John, but don't get tatted by John Griffin. That's all I gotta say.
We love you, man, but...
Which one was your first one?
I got one on my chest. I was like 15. Shit says fear none on it. Some stupid shit. I had a friend. His name is Ruben. Shout out Ruben. And he was like,
shout out Ruben.
Back in like high school, he was like the tattoo man. So like anybody in school had got the help from him, and I was like 15. He only lived around the corner from me. He was like, fuck it. I got up in my neighbor's shed and shit, and just got that hoe. I was like, fuck yeah. Got fucked up because like it didn't take a night before my folks were like, bruh, I can see the fucking like shining wrap off your shit. Like, fuck it, dude. It's there forever. Oh God.
Most of our tattoos though are done by Austin Robertson. Like my Ganesha piece was done by him. This one was done by him. This one's my favorite. Everybody seems to fuck with this one.
I like that one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin's done damn near all of my tattoos. He drew this by hand
all
like 3 years ago and did that. And then like my stepdad did all of that. Austin did all the tattoos on my face except for this one. Sus did that today actually, like right before we came here.
Yeah, the 1056.
What's that mean?
1056 is police code for suicide. Like it's just like a squad thing. He has it on his face.
Yeah, it's like a police code.
He has it on his face.
Yeah,
what's the other meaning?
Police code for intoxicated, like an intoxicated person, pedestrian in public. It could be unruly crowd, like rioting to. Suicide.
It's like some catatonic.
Like suicide attempt. Like you could just be like, man, I want to go out and fucking get shot by a cop. Some shit.
Like
you don't give a fuck.
The wildest shit possible. Yeah, literally.
That's
literally just how we live in the hoe every single day. Man, we should have brought the claw.
How did we get in this hoe?
That's what we should have brought was the claw.
There's too much about like trying to live, like bro, like you just gotta be ready to die. It's not about how long you live. You just gotta be ready when that shit happens.
Right.
How'd y'all find out that code? Or y'all already knew it?
You ever heard of the band Villains? They changed the Youth Forever.
Okay.
But they made it famous off of a song.
Okay. You said you moved back to Memphis, and that's when you got your first one. Where were you living before that?
I was living in Fort Collins, Colorado, from when I was 16 until I was 18 at my dad's house. And dude, that's how it's pronounced. Stop it. But,
yeah, it is Colorado.
But yeah, I lived in Fort Collins, and I had to move to my dad's house because when me and him finished our first year at alternative school, all the kids from like Bartlett, Carville, Arlington, Bolden, just all them like suburban ass schools, all got moved to Lakeside for alternative school for like prison, I guess. And we were getting drug tested once a month and shit. And I was like 15, 16 years old. I was like, man, I'm not about to do this bullshit. So like every single month I intentionally like failed for just weed. And they were like, if you fail one more, like we're gonna have to send you to juvenile. And my mom was like, you know what, dude? I'm sick of your shit anyway. You're going to your dad's house. So I got rewarded for my bad behavior with unlimited legal weed and 3 jobs to make a ton of money to buy weed. And I had my shit together, man. I was ready to go and get a place, go and get another vehicle and stuff. And this girl I was dating in high school had like hit me up right after my birthday, and she was like, yo, come back to Memphis. Like, we can be together. And I was like, alright, that's what's up, bet. So, like, I fly back to Memphis. That didn't work out after, like, 2 weeks. And then I was like, damn, I'm just in this hoe. And I've just been in this hoe ever since.
Ever since you came back? Then?
Yeah, I've been back, like, I'm 22 now, since I was 18.
Have you ever tried to talk to this girl again?
No.
Okay, I was about to say, bro, you better not.
No, there. Nah, yeah. So I'm just back. I mean, I'd rather live here anyway. This is where I grew up. I lived here 17 years prior, or 16 years prior, so, like, I don't know.
It wasn't like a big adjustment back?
Yeah, and now that I got all this stuff going, I'm starting to make connections and make friends with the music and get that off the ground. Like, why would I want to go anywhere else? Like, once everybody wants to get up and go, once the whole team can get up and go, then we'll get up and go. But until then, like, I'm cool with just like working, building a life here for now.
I grew up in Central California until I was like 17, so Memphis is just like weird as fuck to me.
What got you here then? That's a big difference coming from California to Memphis.
My grandparents just got fed up with how expensive it is to live in California, and so just my family moved here because it's relatively cheap to live here. But I don't know. I was dreading it. I thought I was going to come here and it was going to be nothing but like farm ass niggas, like just fucking nothing but hick ass people, But no, I fuck with everybody here and the vibe. Everybody seems chill and stuff. Yeah. The music scene is crazy here. I feel like every genre, it doesn't matter what it is, everybody's vibing, bro. Everybody in Memphis vibing on something. Like if it isn't the people that like blues downtown, then it's the people that are like in the basements having like hardcore shows, and then there's like all of the like rappers in that scene, that little corner, and then there's like us doing our thing, like. I don't know. Everybody vibing here in Memphis.
And everybody's like going 1,000 too at all those draft. That shit's cool too.
Yeah, the show is like
Memphis
for always
is the spot
like
to get off the ground. Like for anybody that's like thinking it isn't.
Yeah, Memphis hasn't gotten a lot of like
crazy.
The publicity it needs. If that makes sense. Memphis gets publicized for all the other reasons.
Yeah, all the wrong shit. Like, I feel like everybody's pretty unified in a lot of stuff, and like they try to portray Memphis as being really divided and stuff, and I don't think it is as much as they say it is. Like, I don't know. I've seen the hardcore scene be like really like integrated. Same with like the rap scene and everything. Like it seems like every song now is like featuring somebody else. It's never like just solo songs anymore because everybody seems to like just fuck with each other. And I've been really liking that. Like I haven't had my own single song ever. Like all my songs are with other people. Yeah.
So where do y'all see yourselves going within like the next year? Like do y'all have any like shows planned, or like y'all plan on staying
we
here?
have a show planned, don't we?
Actually, wait, what?
December 1st.
Yeah,
December 1st. We're at
The Complex, Sumo Trade Show, the first Sumo show.
Alright, so let's.
Shout out Sumo.
So we're in that.
Shout out Sumo.
Shout out Sumo. Alright, well, I guess that's that. December 1st, you're going to see us in the flesh.
The Complex?
Alright.
As transcendent beings, you will see us there in the
Are y'all going to
flesh.
be performing or just like hanging out?
I'm pretty
performing.
I'm pretty sure that's an open mic. And the first month.
I think it is.
Oh, you want us to do that?
Alright, so that's not our first show.
Yeah, that's not our first show. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I don't do open mics.
I mean, I'll do that hoe, but like.
But that don't count.
Yeah, I'll do it, but that don't count. We're
Y'all
actually
can do that. I
talking to
don't do open
somebody
mics.
about getting a venue down on Adams. It's actually 333 Adams, so shout out 333.
Shout out 333. Angel
That's
numbers.
perfect.
Yeah, it's actually a 3-level venue with a 3-level bar. It's really weird. And it's $300 a night to rent it out. I'm not capping at all. It's the weirdest coincidence. And we're trying to work that out right now. I have a meeting later this week to talk to somebody about that.
You guys are trying to throw something big there?
Yeah,
and
probably like monthly at least.
Yeah, we want to get like a deal worked out to where we can like maybe DJ or show, like throw shows there or something. Even if we're not performing, we would like to throw shows for like other people and like be promoters or something.
Yeah, give people a platform.
Yeah,
kind of like what y'all were doing at the studio.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah, but with shows.
Yeah. What was the latest show y'all did perform at though?
Oh man, the last show that
our first show.
Yeah,
in January at Growlers. Yeah, our first show, and that was our last. I did one with Sus, Arthur, and Fago at High Tone, but do y'all count that? I count that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was an open mic. So yeah, we played one show.
Our last show was January 27th. Illegal.
That's why Illegal as Fuck. Shout out Illegal as Fuck.
They need a part 2 for that one.
That was the wild shit, man.
Well, I'm not in the interview, so I didn't get to say it, but there's an Illegal as Fuck.
That's my phone.
Come around.
Come pop in the back.
Come pop up. Talk about it.
Sometime mid-January, we're going to have another Illegal as Fuck show, part 2. We're going to turn that up again. The crowd's going to be even bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a crowd surf again.
You crowd surf?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lots of
I did a
mosh pits.
flip onto the crowd. It was so sick.
We're going to have rappers, bands, everybody. We're going to be in that. Just go wild. But when is that?
Mid-January. I'm still getting it together.
Yeah, it's gonna be the livest show of the year.
Suicide on stage.
Type shit.
You're gonna put sus in a body bag and pass them around.
We can arrange that.
We can arrange it.
Dude, just imagine that everybody Snapchat story to seeing you getting passed around.
Yeah.
In a body bag though. You won't
Yo, I'm gonna get
I
an
think so, straight
inflatable
bag.
raft and like let me drive the boat.
Let me drive the boot.
So if y'all weren't making music, was there any other like route y'all would pursue?
You know, faggot.
I wanna start my own cartel.
Your own cartel?
Yeah, but we're gonna do that shit like y'all know, like they're like trying to build a wall, and I'm gonna do that whole like Mongolians at the Great Wall, and I'm gonna just have horses and like fucking spears with dynamite and shit. Like, get this fucking wall out my way. I'm moving drugs.
Let me move moving.
You got a cartel?
I don't know, bro.
I would be a scientist. I would become like a mycologist and study mushrooms, or like maybe like microbiology and like start making acid and just giving it away for free.
So you'd be like a really cool scientist.
Yeah.
And we're trying to
I
start
think
a cult
acid can
also.
save the world. Yeah, I want to start a
Acid
church.
cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the acid cult. I don't know if we bring that up on the podcast though.
Dude, I said bring it up.
No,
You say
legalize
bring it
acid.
up?
Please legalize lysergic, whatever the fuck it is, LSD.
You know when you like,
If y'all want to talk
legalize.
about it, you can.
Oh yeah, legalize
You know-
mushrooms specifically. Do that first. Like you can already look at the John Hopkins like university studies. Look at that shit first, and it'll prove that it's like great for treatment of bipolar disorder, depression. What is it? PTSD. Yeah, that's right. Mainly PTSD, end of life, depression, like anxiety and shit like that. Mushrooms will like completely like help you. It'll help you get off of drugs like heroin and stuff like that. Like so will DMT.
Acid will make you believe in God.
Acid will make you.
Acid will make you believe in God. That's for sure.
So
Praise be to acid.
back to the acid cult thing. What is that?
Yeah.
like, you know when you go to church and they're like
do communion?
get this line, like here, take your little flesh and your little
Listen.
blood.
Yeah, like the bread and water.
Yeah, but imagine like
do it.
you're in a room full of a bunch of weird dudes with face tattoos. You're like, dude, I got you this fucking cracker with like 20 hits on it, but you don't know that. I know that. And you just let them like, I feel God. You're
You
like,
give
no,
him some
dude.
liquid DMT.
You're feeling super doses. You're not feeling. I don't know what you're feeling. You might feel God. I don't know what you feel, but you're thinking whatever I'm saying because you're here and you're off the shit. And we have no plan beyond that. We're gonna figure it out when we get to that.
Yeah, we have no plan further than that. Just know, like, I don't know, an army would be kind of cool.
Yeah, just have
That'd
an
be
acid
like a
army.
militia.
that'd be
acid-
for
of
some
acid
reason.
cult.
I don't know.
Yeah, take this. And
We gotta do
become
something
gods
with our
like
time.
us.
We don't do music 24/7, and our jobs suck. So like, gotta do something with our time. Like,
Where y'all work? If you're willing to divulge that information.
this shit, dude.
still works
Where
at
do you?
Subway.
Yeah, where do you?
He's a sandwich
Yeah, I work at Subway.
I actually like my job. I don't like my job.
Like,
I wouldn't mind doing it for a living. Probably.
Shut up.
I lay tile for a living. Like right now, I'm working in a 46,000 foot square foot mosque, like a big ass mosque, and laying tile in a bunch of bathrooms and like. I built a bunch of showers and stuff in there. Like I don't know.
Some handyman work going on.
Yeah, I love my job. It's fun. Like I work by myself too most days, and like it gives me time to meditate while I'm working, and like it just feels good. Yeah.
How are y'all able like to de-stress from like the things of life, like without music? Is it just through music y'all do it?
Oh, that's like the main way, man. I can't imagine if we didn't have music. Meditation, though, man.
Yeah, I guess like
Weed.
yeah, meditations. I mean,
Weed.
yeah, weed. Like,
THC.
I'm not gonna lie,
That's the best medication.
poor coping mechanisms are probably the best coping mechanisms I could say.
Yeah. We're clean,
Like,
though.
dude, oh,
We're clean off of hard drugs.
You want me to bring it up? Oh, dude. All right, so catch this. Have you ever heard of pro bullying? Like I know people be anti. Yeah, I know people be anti. Okay.
Pro
Okay,
bullying.
all right. So get this, pro bullying. I don't think anti-bullying is a good thing because it makes kids comfortable, and when you're comfortable, you don't do successful things. But from personal experience and from like watching other people and stuff, like if you get bullied growing up, like for anything whatsoever, people just fuck with you. Like that
It'll motivate you.
it motivates you. It promotes you to like want to go and do something.
Stop telling
with yourself.
kids that they're perfectly fine the way they are.
Like if you're fucked up, you're fucked up. If you're ugly,
Yeah,
you're
like
ugly.
if you're, man, that's gonna suck.
bullying's
You're
a good
18,
thing.
sitting there thinking like, shit. So this is it. Like, I have myself together. Like, this doesn't feel like I have my shit together.
Because
like,
everybody's telling you you
Yeah,
are, but in reality
right.
you're not.
But if you
nah.
get bullied, you're less susceptible to that. You're way more susceptible to say to yourself,
you don't wanna
be on
be-
your grind, get things done, and be successful.
Right, that's why you don't want to be with somebody that worships the ground you walk on. You want somebody that's gonna like
Yeah, I
push
don't
you to
give a
be
fuck.
better than you already are. You know.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like to
Y'all
call
are
it pro bullying. It's just the funny way to put it.
I think
I'm
it's
saying,
funny
like,
term.
Yeah,
do y'all
isn't pro
know
success.
where it stems from?
What?
Bullying, like especially in children,
Mhm.
because it's like think about it in like a like what your ancestors would have done, dude. If you're a weak link and you're in a fucking like group of like a tribe of fucking scavengers and you're the weak link, like bro, you're getting us killed. So amongst children,
Right.
the weakest child, of course, they're gonna be like, dude, you're gonna get us killed. I don't even got it. I'm on the playground. Nothing's trying to kill me, but
Bro, you a
It's gonna
dumbass.
be all your fault.
you somehow are gonna get us killed, bro. Right, like you're struggling to climb the ladder, dude. You're not in my tribe. You get
You ain't
over
finna
there.
be able to-
You're not in my tribe.
God damn it, you can we'll fend into the wilderness.
You're going over to Jeff's tribe.
Yeah, you go to Jeff. Don't come down my slide. Stay by the stairs or stay by the fucking swing or some shit. But don't get on my slide.
So do y'all got any like movie, TV shows y'all like to watch?
Mhm.
What do you like to watch?
I actually just got finished with The Wire recently.
The Wire.
The Wire, yeah, it's from 2001. It was a show on HBO, like back when The Sopranos was a thing and shit. And it's about Baltimore homicide unit, narcos and stuff. But it was like really, really, really realistic. Like and you've seen any type of like life like that. Like it was just really like to the point, didn't beat around the bush. And it still had a great plot, great character development. It was just a really good show, and I got to the point where the creator got an interview with Barack Obama because Barack Obama said it was the most influential TV show of all time.
Dang.
And it had 5 seasons that ran till 2008, I think, like right when he went into office. And I don't know, man, it's probably the best show I've ever watched. Like,
So you finna make me go home and watch it now.
dude, it's
there
really
with
good. It's
Breaking
on
Bad,
Prime. And,
Breaking Bad is good.
Yeah, I love Breaking
we watched
Bad.
El Camino recently. That was
Oh, yeah.
a kick-ass movie.
Oh yeah, Breaking Bad was my shit. I've watched that shit like a dozen times at least.
Blippi! Oh, Blippi! Motherfucking Blippi! Shit! Alright, my bad. But alright. Blippi! Alright. Blippi.
B-L-I.
Aside from making music and working really shitty jobs, we also like community raise Sus's baby.
Yeah.
By watching Blippi.
Shout out Side Baby.
Yeah, shout out Side
Baby
Baby.
gang.
My favorite thing
Baby.
to my favorite thing to do is tell this 1.5-year-old that his parents are dead and that he's being raised. I tell him that his parents are really just government plants and that they're just like actors.
You doesn't do that. I swear to God.
You're starting to poison his mind, bro.
Amazing and beautiful.
Hell yeah.
But he is raised by Blippi.
Yeah, he's raised by Blippi. That boy watches 24 hours of Blippi a day.
Blippi.
B-L-I.
He's either that or getting
P-P-I.
bullied.
If you get nothing else from this interview, it is
B-L-I-P-P-I!
Blippi.
Look it
He
up.
got nice shoes. I don't know why.
You need Blippi.
Yeah,
in
he's
the
always got
dictionary.
nice shoes on too.
Apparently you can watch him without an internet connection. That's what he says.
Blippi's sponsored by Nike. He gets like custom Nikes made for almost every episode that he's in. Well, that man makes so much money just entertaining kids. It's ridiculous.
That is
Absolutely
wild.
ridiculous.
I think that's what I'm gonna do if music doesn't work out. I'm just gonna
Children's entertainment.
give up on
Dude, if
my
music doesn't work
self-respect.
out, I would love to be a voice actor.
Well,
I think that would be the coolest shit ever. Just
Yeah,
like,
voice acting would be
or
really
stand-up
dope.
comedy, one or the other. Like,
Yeah, we were
probably
just
what I'd wanna
talking
do,
about
start a
that
podcast or something. Like stand-up comedy.
We've considered
podcast.
that pretty heavily, starting a
Yeah.
podcast and just talking about like our
y'all's
LSD
life.
church, our acid church.
Yeah, just talking about whatever pops into our heads type shit.
Dude, what is y'all's favorite psychedelic?
Oh man, mine. Okay, that's hard.
I knew somebody was gonna have to say
I
it.
haven't done DMT yet, but I'm sure once I do, that'll be my favorite.
Yeah.
But I think right now mushrooms is my favorite. That and acid. I can't choose between them. I have a really strong relationship with the mushroom. Like,
This man put me in like
yeah, I don't know, but acid,
like putting me in like stupid high dosage of acid trips and like bringing me to realization.
Yeah, we tripped on like 5 hits the other day
this
each.
man fucking put me in another dimension and told me that I'm not shit. And I figured it out. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love acid so much.
I have no idea
That's your
what the
go-to?
fuck just happened.
I would say so, but I haven't really got to try much else. I've had too many bad experiences with
point-
mushrooms, so I've kind of shunned mushrooms.
I got you.
But they're not my thing. He disagrees with that. He says I'm stupid for that.
Yeah, he is. I think you should definitely do more mushrooms.
I got shot at taking my friend to go serve an ounce of mushrooms.
Yeah, it's definitely understandable.
Yeah, and he got shot in my back seat. So
That's all the more reason to do more mushrooms.
That's all the more reason not to do mushrooms, bro.
I think you need.
I don't know, man. I believe in signs. I feel like when the universe gives you a sign, you're supposed to fucking listen to it.
Well, yeah, that's true, and I feel like the sign was do more mushrooms.
Well,
You
the
didn't
dude
do
holding the
enough,
mushrooms
doing
got
only
shot.
8
There's
grams.
2 ways to take it, and y'all took
Right.
it both the complete opposite.
Yeah, it was only 8 grams wet. You're supposed to do them dry, and I don't know.
It wasn't orange, bro. Somewhere between
broke his phone.
on
that jump?
Yeah, between jumping out here and jumping over there, like my
phone's
fucking.
done?
I'm saying no, this whole turned black. Like my background is black. This shit is fucking orange, and that shit has never happened before, and I don't know how I did it.
Man, the Blippy hype got it broke.
Blippy, come with the new
Blippy
phone,
done,
man.
fucking possessed my phone.
Like that one time Ryan tried to break the entire studio and he came in on 10,000 like.
Oh yeah, I started a pit in the.
What happened?
I started a pit in the studio. Somebody made the mistake of playing like.
You got the video of it?
What was it? Infinite Island?
No, it was the
Go show
Acacia
the
strain.
camera.
Shout out the Acacia strain.
Yeah.
You definitely have video.
Tough shit.
Yeah.
So y'all mosh pit in the studio and like knocked all the stuff
Dude, we
over.
have like 30 people in my one.
Yeah,
my one bedroom
it's
today.
literally
Just jumping around.
We are a
Yeah.
bunch of young men that are collectively up to no good.
At 3 in
That
the
is
morning.
what we are.
That's a good description.
Yeah.
Like if there was a map and like a real Marauders map, all of the footprints would be in Suss's house.
I'll go to
Yes.
Smith's house.
Just all at my house. There might be a few spread around like on missions like at certain points, but like they
I feel you.
eventually end up back at the house.
They always come back.
A month ago.
So hey, do y'all got anything y'all want to get off y'all's chest before we talk about another stuff?
Man,
Never mind. I won't even
you wanna
go
get
into
off your
that,
chest,
but,
Ron?
I feel like we're about to
my
get really
love for
deep.
My
on
grandma's
shit.
getting a little too strong. We'll talk about it off the.
Yeah, your
Gotcha.
grandma again.
We can get deep. It just depends on what about.
I know, bro.
What?
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, he sure didn't. He sure didn't.
Hey,
I was broke.
Hey, let me hear. What are y'all's thoughts on it, dude? I have a lot of information on this one.
That hurts too simple,
here
bro.
we go.
Like that.
I have
This is
no
what
opinion
happened.
on this one.
This is how it happened, bro. This man's just sitting in there, and he's like, dude,
You're gonna
I'm
get killed.
finna rat out all these motherfuckers because they've been diddling on children on my island. And then Hillary Clinton comes in, she's like, what'd you say? And just broke his shit.
Damn.
wrapped
What'd
up
you
in a
say?
blanket, and just, "Alright,
Bro, what if you would have just broke your shit right there, live on
yeah,
camera?
Dude, what if I did?
You would have been haunted, fool.
That's straight.
Would you still be allowed to put that on YouTube?
Fuck it.
We can
I mean,
try.
Logan Paul like put a dead body on
Yeah,
camera
that's
one time.
We'll get we'll have
There's
to
only
have
one
a
way to find
person-
out.
I got
man.
it on record. If I'm gone before the end of this, I'm with it.
No, I don't know who killed that nigga though. I don't know.
We're not trying to make assumptions. We're not trying to get them to come after us,
I don't know
man.
who did it.
I don't know nothing about any of this.
They all did it. I don't know who did it.
I just shut up like.
I don't-
I want to go to this island though, not for the women or nothing, but like he had some nice looking temples and shit. Like why y'all out there like doing weird shit inside the temples, bro? I mean, we do weird shit at temples here. You don't need an island.
I love going to the temple.
We
That's
do
a good
weird shit
point.
outside
I would love
the
to talk
temples
about
here.
that.
Oh my god.
You say you went to a temple?
Yeah, me and him love going to the Indian temple.
That one like off of like 64 or whatever?
64.
Dude, I've always
where-
drive past it.
Actually, that's where-
it's so beautiful out there. It's amazing.
So
we
are
like
y'all
to
allowed
go-
like to go in?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we go in
They openly
barefoot.
accept visitors.
Okay.
They love it.
Yeah, they gave us the preacher there, whatever you call him. He gave us bananas, like off of the altar, and like showed us each of the deities and stuff. Like I already knew some of it because like that's like what I'm into. I'm into Buddhism and Hinduism
Okay.
like real heavily. That's why I've got Ganesha on me and stuff. Like that's the destroyer of obstacles and stuff. Like, but yeah, we went in there and like we dropped 2 hits of acid. Like each,
cool.
yeah, while we were like all sitting on the floor meditating.
Bro, that's wild.
Yeah, it was during the Diwali festival, and it was so beautiful, like just like vibing with all those people that were just like,
chanting
yeah,
and, like handing out food and stuff. And even if you're not like religious in that sense, like Buddhism and Hinduism, it's a good place to go and just be alone with your thoughts and get to get some shit
Yeah,
off
I
your
go
chest,
there to
like,
read.
the world, you know.
It's a good experience.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I go there more times than they know, just by myself, just to relax and
That's
just
cool.
like think by myself.
The Arna made me go check it out. I always thought it was like the forbidden area.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I stay having my books on me, and I'll take my book and go read at the temple, and like
Shout
it's
out
just
Ramdas.
yeah. Shout out Ramdas for real.
Yeah, get on the table. Pull up a
Yeah, read "Be Here Now."
Pull up chairs, like
Be Here Now by Ramdas.
I'm
What?
hungry as fuck. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
hungry
pull the
too.
trigger.
Y'all got anything else?
Money down.
Y'all got anything else y'all need to say to the camera?
No, we just
Just be looking out for new music coming soon. We got lots
Like a dice
of
you
it.
about to roll?
Yeah, we're about to.
Yeah, we're about to shoot
trying
dice,
make some
man.
money.
Y'all got anything? Y'all got anything y'all want to promote?
Alright, what?
Y'all got anything to promote people to look at?
Actually, yeah.
us. What you looking at right here?
Yeah, this boy Archer. I've got like a whole EP of shit coming out. Like I'm producing for him, and
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
exciting.
starting January,
Completely different from anything else that anybody is doing here.
Starting
We're all.
2020.
That's actually something I wanted to bring up. We're all sort of finding our own sounds now. Like we at first like had all been like riding off of like listening to the same people and sort of like mimicking that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But like obviously coming from ourselves too. But like I don't know. At first we sort of sounded similar, and now we're all like drifting to our own niches and like where we're all comfortable and where we're like the best that we individually can be, and I really fuck with it. Like, his sound is really awesome that he's doing. Sus's sound is really fucking good, and like it's getting better. I just finished a mix for him. Was it today or yesterday? And something for him. Like, yeah, we're gonna go home and work on that later. I gotta finish recording him and like.
Man, starting 2020, if y'all give a fuck,
killing
pay
it.
attention to me. I'm gonna be dropping weekly until I literally destroy my vocal cords. A song every fucking week. Just
Yup.
keep up.
And for me, if me and Fega can link up, I Hate Home's gonna come. We've been promoting it for like a year.
I Hate Home
Yeah.
EP.
Yeah,
just
fucking
snip it.
I Hate Home
bitch.
EP, the fucking I Hate You and Homebody split.
Fago, you hear it, dude? We need it,
Yeah,
man.
he already knows what's up with
Oh, I
it.
love my
And
Fagos.
then other than that, songs in the vault are about to start getting dropped really soon. We're gonna start mixing them and they gonna come out. I got like features for his tape right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
and then
2020 is
wallpaper.
love
If you're
game,
looking
we
for
do this fuck all
wallpaper,
year.
like
Oh yeah, I got a feature on one of his songs that sounds really dope. Everybody's been fucking.
eat fruit and drink water too.
Yeah, for real. And
Love
eat
game.
mushrooms. Don't
Eat
forget.
fruit, drink water.
333, Moreau,
And Xanax.
222, all that shit, bro. Like, we're coming up 2020. Just don't sleep. You're stupid if you're sleeping.
For real.
It's just gonna take off this year.
All right, appreciate y'all for coming through, bro.
Yeah, dude,
Thank
it
you
was
again.
Good meeting you. It was good
meeting you,
getting
bro.
to talk.
Thanks, sir. Good meeting you. Sus, good as always, man. All right.